Hi, and welcome to a short demo of the Raimme platform. In this demo, we will show you what Raimme platform is and how you can use it to build apps really fast and provide value to customers within just a few days, cutting down on costs and on delivery time. In a few words, Raimme platform is a cloud programming environment for creating and hosting apps. So using only your browser, you can create an app very fast and it will be automatically available on all iOS and Android devices, including mobile browsers and of course desktop computers. It will be published to our cloud environment, and all users using only their browser will be able to access this app. So how fun is that? Let's see how you can do this. Let's say we want to create a sample app, a CRM app that allows you to manage customer and project data, leads, opportunities, and so on. So in Raimme, you operate on objects, and objects are entities that represent real life um, things like a customer, an order, an invoice, and so on. So let's say we want to add a customer object here. We just go to data types, and we create a new data type called customer. Let's call it customer, and we have to select a package, and packages are like in the programming language like Java or C Sharp. They are namespaces that group objects and entities together. So I will just type anything. It can be like CRM, because it will group all CRM objects together, and the label that the customer will see will be customer, and the plural label will be customers. And let's save that, and let's go to our app, and this is the customer, the end user view. So this is how the users using our platform will see the app. And as you can see, on the left hand side there is a new item called customers. So let's go to this item, and there is a list of customers, and of course it's empty because we haven't added any customers yet. And if we add a customer, there's just an empty form because we haven't specified any fields for this customer yet. So let's say we want to add some fields. We just go back to setup, go back to data and data types, select our newly created customer data type, and we will add some fields. So let's add a name field, name. It will be a text field, and it will be required and unique. We will save it, and we will add a date of birth field, date of birth, and it will be a date field. Let's not make it required, and let's add another field like total amount spent. So total amount spent, and the data type is a number, a numeric value with 2 decimal places. Let's save it, and let's make the name field the default field that will be displayed on all lists. And now we can go back to our app and see how it worked. So we just go to customers, see a list of customers, and we add a new customer. And as you can see, the form now contains all the fields that we have added. So let's say it's Mark Jones, date of birth. As you can see, the UI has automatically rendered a date picker for the date. Let's say like the birth of date, and total amount spent, let's say 1200. We will save this customer. It's saved, and when we go back to customer list, you can now see that this customer has appeared on the list. So how easy is this? Within just 2 minutes, we have created a new object, and the platform has automatically generated forms for this object. And now let's say we want to create a relationship between the customer and some other object. Let's see what objects we have in place. and add another object like, for example, project, and we will just specify the name just like previously, and add some field like project name as a text field, and make this field the default field. Save it. And now we have, when you go back to the app, we have customers and we have projects. That's great, but there is no relationship between a project and a customer, and we want to be able to assign a project to a customer. So when we go to project details again and select fields, we will just add a new field that's called customer, and this field will be a type reference, so it will be a reference to another object, and this other object is a customer. So let's select customer and save it, and go back to our app and see how it worked. So let's go to projects and add a new project. It will be like new website, and as you can see, you can assign a customer to this project. So the Raimme platform has automatically generated a type reference from this project object to another object called customer. We can now select a customer. We can either select the existing Mark Jones customer or create a new one. Let's create a new customer like Mary Smith. Save this customer, and as you can see, this customer has been automatically assigned to our project. So we just save it, and you can now view the details of the project. So we have the name of the project and the customer, and when you go to Mary Smith, you have the details of this um, customer. But we cannot go back from customer to project, which is a pain, because we would like to have a list of projects for each customer. So once again, we can do this in a very easy way. Just go back to our customer object and add a new field called projects, and select the data type. It will be a collection of objects called project, and it will be displayed as a tab. We will save it and go back to our app, go back to our customers, open Mary Smith, and as you can see, now there is a list of projects here on the customer details screen. So within just a few minutes, I have created two objects and created a relationship between them and generated really pretty web forms for entering data and browsing through data. But this is just the beginning. You can, of course, customize the view, you can customize the layout of the fields, you can add sections here, you can modify the UI like colors and this title of the app, because let's say it's just a sample title, it's the name of the platform, but we want to create a CRM. So how do we change this title? In a very easy way. We just go to administration, user settings, and we create a new setting called default application title, and we will call this our sample CRM, and save it. Here we go. The title is now our sample CRM.